And we are back, South Africa, we are back. And we are talking to our favorite underqualified political analyst who's got opinions that he gets off a toilet wall in Orania. Hey, how's it going, Mpheng?
I'm great, Chester. Just because you have 80%, you share 80% of your DNA with a mattress, you shouldn't be insulting me this much. You usually need to calm down.
I do share 80% of my DNA with the mattress. How do you know? My mother's side.
Yes, I saw the resemblance between you and my Sealy mattress.
I'll invite you over. You can meet my sister. Yeah, she's a posturepedic. Why are you here?
Anyway, I saw you talking about how we need to fix SARS, get its act together so they can collect more tax revenue, blah, blah, blah. I say, hell no. I personally want to pay as little taxes as possible.
Yeah, you look like that kind of cheapskate capitalist douchebag.
Don't you want to pay as little taxes as possible?
No, I'm a puppet, you moron. I don't pay taxes. You just called me a mattress. What are you going to bed?
Chester,
Mattress City is like, hey guys, do you want to buy some Amway product? What, guys?
Chester, I'm doing a national TV show with a puppet. Don't come and bring reality into it now.
Yeah,
okay?
That's true. You are doing a national TV show with a puppet. Well done in your career.
Anyway.
Boom! You can't handle the truth.
Anyway. Do you know that almost 37% of taxes collected in South Africa come from income taxes, Chester?
I did not know that.
And of that money, that almost 80% of it is paid by 2 million people.
Yep. Who benefited from apartheid. Boom!
Are you saying again that all poor black people are poor and don't have money to pay taxes?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
This racism of yours,
not
Chester,
what I'm saying.
really needs to dial down,
That's not what I'm saying.
Because there's plenty of us who are trying to make us. And I'm getting tired of your insults.
You're getting tired of my insults. I have you coming on the show saying right-wing bullshit all the time. I mean, your stuff is so fascist, you're like a black German guy. Hello, my name is Mpheng.
Listen, Chester, I'm sure hippies like you are convinced that the government should be just charging us 100% of our income taxes to give to the government, right?
Yeah.
Now, I know that you and your handler are anthropology students, so you don't know anything about economics.
Don't bring my handler into it.
But let me teach you something.
Don't bring my handler into it. Nothing to do with me. Anthropology is a study of white guilt. It has the word apology in it. This has nothing to do with me.
Let me teach you something, Chester. Have you ever heard of something called the Laffer curve?
No. What's that?
Basically, the Laffer curve is a rule that states that there's only a certain amount of income you can tax before the people you want to take it from will stop working for it.
Oh, no, wait.
That's why no government... Don't you think the government would just love to tax 100% of our income?
Just wait, okay? Just wait. Laffer. Listen. That's white fear-mongering, okay? That buys into the narrative that some sort of a social responsibility for apartheid's legacy. That Laffer stuff sounds like it comes straight from some kind of developed world situation. It ignores the apartheid legacy and, quite frankly, supports structural racism. You should be ashamed of yourself. Absolutely ashamed of yourself.
Calm down, Snowflake. Look, here's the truth.
Snowflake! Oh my God! Snowflake!
Here's the truth.
And you're racist at puppets.
Here's the truth, Chester. Do you realize how much money it takes for you to be considered among the global 1%?
Well, how much?
Right? Or about 350,000 rand a year, Chester. You realize that means that a lot of teachers, firefighters, ambulance drivers, that those kind of people are also considered in the 1%.
Sure, but I mean, you're acting like that isn't a lot of money. I mean, this is South Africa, where you have one of the worst Gini coefficients on earth. We have the 10 to 90. 10% of the country owns 90% of the wealth. I mean, it's like you hate the poor. You're unbelievable.
I don't hate the poor, Chester.
Yes,
I would just much like it better if they were rich.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah, nobody
who do you
disagrees.
think avoids the most taxes in South Africa? I'm sure in your mind that you think it's corporates or something like that.
Yeah, I would say that.
You
yes.
remember your boyfriend, Juju? Our ex-number 1, Jacob Zuma?
Can you leave homophobia out of this? Leave homophobia out of it and focus. Seriously, apartheid
was avoiding taxes so hard that he had to auction off his handbags.
Listen, man, apartheid was a form of tax protection for white people. It basically turned South Africa into a tax haven for white people because the resources were all used only in white communities, and you're denying that. You're denying the structural racism that created, and we need to turn that around.
Sounds to me like you're about to suggest that black people and white people should be paying taxes at different rates. Is that what you're saying?
Of course I am. What the hell? Where have you been? Have you not been watching me? I literally say that kind of thing all the time. Yes, white and black people should pay different rates.
So if I have a mixed race kid, then should she be paying like some tax in the middle will there be a pencil test then for her to determine how much taxes she should be paying?
Okay,
is that what you're saying?
Trevor Noah vibes. Okay,
Hey?
okay. Listen, once you're black, you're black. You know that is how blackness works because structural racism operates across the system and you're in denial. You're using standard libertarian argument ad absurdum. In other words, to take it to hyperbolic. I can't even get the word out. I'm so angry.
All I know is this, Chester.
Point.
I don't know why I should be paying taxes
anything.
for the Zulu king. I'm a Lesotho. Our king lives up on that mountain of his, and I don't have to pay taxes there.
Classism,
I don't know why don't they
tribalism.
have a part on the form where they ask people to opt in rather, and only Zulu people can pay for that guy.
Have you seen the
I'm
Queen
not
of
interested.
England? Have you seen the Queen of England? Welsh people, Scottish
I
people,
don't pay taxes for her either. I don't care.
It was an example. Oh, God, I don't even know how you got this job. Can we
Chester,
Google, guys? Can we Google?
Look, Chester, listen.
Did you get this on careers.com?
Listen, Chester, right? Do you know that South African corporates are already spending something like 10 billion rand a year on corporate responsibility?
But
that
so
is building
they
schools, education kids. Yeah. They do it, right? Because hippies like you want to shame them doing a thing that they're not best at.
Corporate South Africa made billions and billions out of apartheid that they have yet to deal with, that they have yet to examine, and you're acting like this is a normal situation.
Chester, there's a reason why Nelson Mandela Square is in Sandton and not at the North Street taxi rank, okay? Corporate knows how to get things right. Look at what a beautiful oasis they've turned Sandton into.
Oh my God,
Wakanda
we gotta end this.
Of Africa.
Yes, there are rats. There are rats like the size of kids just next door in Alexandria. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mpheng Morobe with his racist, classist beliefs. I don't know why he's here. I'm Chester Missing. See you after break.